In honor of Halloween around the corner, today I'm going to be making my Halloween candy tier list. So we got the tier list right here with tiers from S being the best candy all the way down to F and then a category for never had it. Because I do like my candy, but I probably haven't eaten all of these because we got a ton of different candies to go through here. And non-candies. Not sure what those are doing here, but let's get it going. First up, we have Skittles, which that is a pretty decent start. Can't really go wrong with it. Nice and sweet, a lot of sugar. I mean, it's a candy right there. I like Skittles too because they're all different flavors and nice and chewy. Like the texture's good too. Very solid candy to start us off. Not the most flashy, but it's got to go A tier. Next up, we have Reese's. And quick disclaimer before we get into this. I'm not a big chocolate fan. All right, I'm just going to put it out there. I've eaten most of them, like Reese's. And while they're not my favorite, I can respect a lot of people do like chocolate, and especially Reese's with the nice peanut butter with them. Got a good texture too. I know this has got to be one of the top candies. We'll put it A tier. Nerds is an interesting one. Because you know everybody has those bowls of Halloween candy and you get to pick out of them. I don't think anyone is going for Nerds as their first pick. But at the same time, if there's a packet of, grape Nerds there, I'm not going to say no to them. they're pretty solid. A little bit of crunch, kind of a different candy compared to most of them. I think it's definition of B tier right there. We got Kit Kat. And I know I didn't say I liked too many chocolates, but I respect the Kit Kat. I respect it a lot. It's going all the way to S tier. The nice crunch, the wafer in it. Oof, that's a good one, man. Gotta be S tier. Three Musketeers. I barely know what this one is. I'm just gonna throw it C tier. Don't get mad. Airheads are pretty solid. And unlike most fruity candy, every single Airhead flavor is pretty good. You can't go wrong. I'll go B tier. Almond Joy, I've never had. Don't plan on it. Let me know if it's good though. Baby Ruth. It's like Reese's without the Reese's cup and good texture. So we're going D tier for that. Butterfinger, C tier as well. Got a lot of chocolates in a row. I can barely remember the difference of them. I should have had a taste test of all of these candies. That'd have been kind of rude for you guys just watching though. Crunch Bar is solid. That one will go B. We got Dots. Who in the world is eating Dots? I'm gonna be honest. Save them for the gingerbread houses. We'll call it a day there. Not the most flavorful. Kind of bitter. I think it's going first F tier. I'm sorry, Dots, but you gotta expect it. I mean, come on. Who's giving out Dots in 2024? Come on. Fun Dip, though, will always be a pretty popular one. With the stick and then the little, stuff you dip it in, for lack of a better word. It's just straight up sugar, both the stick and the stuff. It's something different. We'll go B tier. Haribo gummy bears. These are good other than the fact that when you get them for Halloween, at least in my neighborhood, maybe you guys got some rich people, but they give you 3 gummy bears in a little packet. It's I didn't sign up for that. They are pretty good gummy bears, but just for the packet size alone, you're going C tier, Haribo. Smile about that, little bear. All right, Heath Bar, I'm gonna be honest, don't think I've had that. Hershey's I have had, and that is just chocolate. So not really my favorite, but it's chocolate. B tier. Hot tamales you don't see too often. Might be a little spicy for you guys, but I'm tough, and I kind of like them, so I'll go B tier. Splitting those up though, we got a lot of B tier here. Jelly beans, that is not getting counted as a Halloween candy. I've never seen anybody give that out. It's getting disqualified. I've had them, okay, but not getting ranked. Jolly Ranchers are one they do give out. See, unlike the Airheads, not all the flavors are too good. Hey, if I get green apple, I'm crashing out. But cherry and blue raspberry are so good. We'll settle for A tier. I like Jolly Ranchers, especially the little stick ones. Those are great. Hershey's Kiss, probably right there with Hershey's, the other Hershey's. Candy corn, we'll rank this one, even though I don't think people give it out, really. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really see the hate for candy corn. I mean, It's a classic candy. We always just had a bowl of it sitting out. You know, you just munch on a few. I mean, it's not the best flavor candy, but I don't hate them, all right? I'll go C tier. We got the little SpongeBob ones. These were bangers. I don't know why, but SpongeBob did them right. The Krabby Patties, that's an A tier. It's like a unique one too. You don't see those every day, but when you do, it's a good day. All right, Lifesavers gummies, on the other hand, were not great. I don't know, they always just taste funky, bro. Can't explain it, but it's probably going D tier, actually. Lifesavers mints, that's even worse. You trying to say our breath smells here, neighbor? What's going on? I don't know. Dum Dum lollipops. See, if it's a normal Dum Dum, I'm not getting too hyped about it because it's, you know, pretty tiny. But like Blow Pops or the Charm lollipops, if you know, you know, those are way better. But I feel like the average lollipop is a B tier Halloween candy. Got the double M&Ms. Personally, it's peanut every day. Not a big fan of either of them, but I like the little crunch. Normal M&Ms have been, I don't know, they're kind of weird for me. I had a bad experience when I thought one was a Skittle, and it wasn't a Skittle. Yeah, that kind of scarred. But I think we'll go A tier for peanut, B tier for normal. Mike and Ike's, I'm going lower than Hot Tamales because they're not as good. I don't think I've ever had Milk Duds, actually. And I feel like people are hit or miss with them, so I'm just going to not rate them and let you all make up your mind there. Next, we have Milky Way. Just fine. C tier. Ooh, we got pretzels. All right, well, here's the thing. Sure, it's not a candy. You know, it's clearly not a candy. Not even close, really. Not sweet at all. But if I remember going trick-or-treating, and I was kind of hyped when halfway through our giant trek around the neighborhood that somebody gave us some pretzels. Because, you know, you gave you more fuel to get more candy, you know what I mean? It was a nice little snack in the middle of the night there. Well, not middle of the night. I have an early bedtime, but you know what? They're going C tier, all right? Reese's Pieces, wannabe M&Ms. I've liked Ring Pops. I think they got to go above the normal lollipop because you get some bling, you know what I mean? A tier. Still only have one on the S tier, though I'm seeing a few other good ones here. Rolo is not one of them. I've never had that. Smarties, I don't know about that. They're hit or miss. Something different than what you normally get, but they're like eating chalk. I don't know. I wouldn't get excited about getting Smarties, but I would eat them. So C tier. 100 grand also going C. Snickers, I'll give it A because it satisfies. Oh, here we go. Sour Patch Kids. This is one of my favorites. Nice and sour, nice and sweet. Good flavors. The blue raspberry ones. I wish y'all would just give out a whole bag of those. It's an S tier. It's got to be the second S tier of the day. You can't go wrong with Sour Patch. I mean, come on. The portion size could be a little bigger, but dude, they're still great. And we're down to the final few here. I'm seeing, I think, one more S tier. Yeah. And it's not Whoppers, in case you're wondering. But we'll get to that. Starting with Starburst here. Starbucks would probably be better, actually. You're going D tier. Swedish Fish, I'm a fan of. I don't know what the flavor is, but Sweden knows how to do it with the candy. You're going A tier, buddy. Toothbrush? Who is giving out those? Can't say I've ever gotten a toothbrush from Halloween, and I would be pretty mad if I did get it. So, you know what? It's going F tier. Tootsie Rolls. I might get hate for this one, but I'm a fan of Tootsie Rolls. I don't know what people have against them. It's like chocolate plus gummy. I mean, come on now. Especially the little ones that came in the trays. Those ones were always better than the little rolls, but I liked all of them. They're like nice and creamy or something. I don't know. I'm going A tier and you can cry about it, all right? Give them all to me if you don't want them. All right, and here we go. This next one's gonna be the next S tier. Trolley Sour Gummy Worms. Best candy out there. Yeah, I mean, it's got to go in front of Kit Kat. I mean, super sweet, not too sour. They're just great. I don't know what else to say about them. I don't think you get them too much for Halloween, but I would be very excited if I did. Now let's finish this off. Got some more chocolates. Twix, B tier. Twizzlers, absolutely not. F tier. Fruits and veggies? Or we don't want that here. We want candy. It's not National Dentist Day. It's Halloween. Get out of here. Fruit snacks, same thing. It's not, we're not trying to be healthy here. Come on, it's Halloween. You're going D tier too, because I'd still eat them, but not great. Speaking of not great, Whoppers, we already went over it. That's an easy F tier. They're just weird. I don't know. Nothing else to say. And last but not least, the York Patties. Nice little minty chocolate, which isn't something we really have on the board. Solid one to end it up in B tier. And that is the tier list. I think it looks pretty good personally. There might be some adjustments if you're more of a chocolate fan for sure, but overall, I don't hate that. I think I'm happy with this. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what I should rank next.